Hi yogis, welcome back to Namaste Wednesday. I'm Jenny from JennyRavikumar.com and it's wonderful to have you back here for all of your yoga Q&As. This week, our Q comes from Amy Ossett Rowan. Her question is, I've been practicing on and off for 20 years and in the past 2 months I have been practicing much more consistently. As in almost every day with some breaks, but 2 to 3 days in between. My question is this: how long does it take to get your body or muscles to get conditioned so that you don't feel sore after or between practices? My arms are especially tired and I am experiencing pain around my elbows when I move from downward dog through cobra, etc. So that's a great question, Asset, and I'm so glad that you asked. There's a couple of answers here. 3, in fact. The first answer is that unfortunately for you and for everyone else, yoga is measured in decades, not days. First time that I heard this answer, it was painful for me because I really wanted to get into Bakrasana or get into crow. I wanted to rock my yoga and I didn't quite understand that yoga is a practice, and that's what it is. It's a lifelong practice. Some days you will be great at it, other days not so much. So unfortunately, yoga is measured in decades and not days. Not super helpful answer, but that's the truth and that's where we are for today. The second and actual answer to your question is that sometimes conditioning can take weeks and it can take months. It depends on where you're conditioning your body. It depends on if you're conditioning your arms, if you're conditioning your core, your belly. Whatever you're conditioning, it's going to take a few weeks or months. But the thing that I picked up on in your question is that you mentioned your elbows. And that's a place where yoga should never hurt. It should never hurt your elbows, your wrists, or your shoulders. Because this is a practice that's supposed to cultivate warmth, kindness, and it's supposed to be good for your body. It's not supposed to be something that's painful in your joints. So I'm actually going to show you a few things and a few ways that you can go from downward facing dog into your proper alignment and to flow through a vinyasa so that your elbow will no longer hurt. And this is really helpful for a few other folks, just in case you're interested in learning a little bit more about proper alignment. So I'm actually going to start in our downward facing dog and lead you through a quick vinyasa. So we're going to start here in your downward dog, and as promised, I'm going to show you the proper alignment for downward facing dog. We actually start in our high plank, just like so. You push your feet all the way back, the heels all the way back, lower your belly so that your belly is in line with your thighs, with your heels. And then you push your hips up towards the sky without moving anything else. Head hangs heavy in between the shoulders. When you come forward, you look forward, bend your knees, and you can step or hop to the top of the mat. Right? Arms reach back up towards the sky, lifting here. Exhale, come down. This is the really important part. You're going to bend your knees, inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to plant your palms into the earth, and when you flow back, you're going to go straight into your Chaturanga Dandasana, straight into your low plank. So it's going to look like this. Palms to the earth, float back, low plank, so that your belly is engaged, your core is engaged, your elbows are right by your shoulders. The reason for this, if we jump straight back into our high plank, you're likely to blow out your elbows or your shoulders and experience a little bit more of that pain. So that is my A to your Q for today. I hope that you enjoyed Namaste Wednesday. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know, either through my blog or through Facebook. I'll be asking you again. And again, if you liked this video, please share it with your friends on all of your social media networks. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Namaste.